Facebook. Like my ponytail? It's cute, right? Peep the hang time. See that? That's all real hair. It's mine. Team Natural. Because I'm real. Yeah. Anyway, this is not the intention of this video. I have ADD. My friends who know me, they know I have ADD. So let me back on track. Why am I making this video now? Oh, I know why. Because my day sucked. Yeah, my day sucked. You know why my day sucked? Because a lot of mean things were said about me today, and I let them get to me. So when things get to me, I either snap or I write. But today I decided to snap first, then write, then snap again, and then once I snapped again, I reread what I wrote, and it made me realize there's no point in snapping anymore. The gist of this is just like, you know, people are gonna say mean things about you. They're gonna want you to be as miserable as them, and you just have to realize just not to not let that stuff get to you. You know, we're young, and people are gonna talk, but at the end of the day, like, you have a lot bigger things to be worried about than what someone is saying about you. So just appreciate life. That's basically what the point of this poem is. So I just wrote it a couple hours ago, so I don't really know it by heart. But so you'll see me looking down, and also my teeth are big, so they get in the way. So sometimes my lists, for those of you who don't know, yes, I have lists. My list will get in the way as well, but you can kind of feel the emotion in my words, and I guess that's I accomplished something, right? I just want you to feel it. So hopefully someone can relate. If not, you enjoy it, or maybe if you're upset, you can come back and look at it and be like, wow, you know, I know where she's coming from. And a lot of my friends, everybody knows I'm a clown, but right now I'm being dead serious. Like, this is straight from the heart. But all right, I hope you enjoy it. It's called, I have a love for this thing called life. Inhale, exhale. Such a minuscule task with such an immense meaning. Given the gift of sight, ears to not only listen but to hear, and a mouth not only to speak but for your words to be heard and absorbed. You see, I have a love for this thing called life. Life, a four-letter word with such great meaning, but such an underappreciated value. How many words do you know are as meaningful as life? Love? Love comes and it goes, but with no life, there is no love. Fuck. Yeah, it might give you that temporary climax, but in the end, it's just a sexual, meaningless action or a word used with anger. Drug. Yeah, it may rid you of that temporary pain, but once the high is gone, it will only reiterate the sadness. You see, I have a love for this thing called life. You can agree, or you can disagree, or you can agree to disagree. Life is a gift that needs no bow, no wrapping paper, no card. Life is an incomparable, priceless gift. You see, I have a love for this thing called life. You see, I'm writing not only for these words to be seen, but for these words to be absorbed, to be understood, to be felt. These thoughts roll from my brain to my fingers, to these keys, to these papers, and I don't intend for them to stop there. I intend for these words to leave an impression in your mind. I want you to not only read this, but I want you to feel this shit. I want my appreciation of life to be embedded in you. I want for you to realize how blessed you are to even be able to read this. Not only because it means you have a computer or a phone or your sight, but because you have life. You see, I have a love for this thing called life. My words may come off as cliche, corny, maybe you've heard this before, but a person may hear something plenty of times, but it may take a different approach for them to finally listen. You see, I have a love for this thing called life. There are times when I hate my life, times when maybe I envy someone else's life, times when I wish I could get a redo, reverse, or change things in my life. But at the end of the day, this is my life. We're not felines. We don't get another 8 times to fuck it up. So whether things are how I want or not want them to be, I'm going to make the best of them. You see, I have a love for this thing called life. Are you complaining? Does your boyfriend not love you? Is your girlfriend cheating on you? Did you miss out on a big party? Did you get in a fight with a friend? Is someone treating you poorly? Do you not have the newest sneakers? Are your boobs not big enough? Waist not small enough? Is your hair too short? Facebook drama? People talking shit on Twitter? Girls don't like you? Are you unhappy with the way you look? Do you not have enough friends? Why are you complaining? I can't lie, I'm guilty of complaining. We all are. But why complain when there is so much to be appreciative of? Anytime I find myself nitpicking, criticizing, breaking down every imperfection and misery in my life, I have to stop myself. Wait, did you hear that? Anytime I find myself nitpicking, criticizing, breaking down any imperfection in my life. I could take the time to complain about everything that's wrong with my life, or I could take the time to recognize the blessing that I have for even being able to have life. Because my life, though imperfect, is a blessing. I cannot say it enough. Each day we lay down for sleep, and so often we forget there is no guarantee we will awake the following morning. Yesterday I was not promised to see today, so each day is a day to be thankful for. You see, I have a love for this thing called life. People take life away from others, just so cruel, so heartless, not even realizing how they're affecting others. Or there are people who try to take your life away from you while keeping you alive. You see, those are mental murderers. If that wasn't understood, I'll make it clear for you now. Those who try to bring you down, take from you, who want you to feel that same misery and anguish. Those who want to see you suffer, who live through your downfalls and proclaim your failures. Those who create your doubts and count on your defeat and misfortune. Yeah, those are people I call mental murderers. In my opinion, it's easier to dodge a bullet than a mental murderer. A lot of us, maybe all of us, are too commonly victim, captives, prisoners of our thoughts. So when someone taps into our thoughts and breaks us down, it almost seems impossible to even live. But there is one way to rid yourself of these mental murderers. Yeah, I know the way. There's one way, and that is live, succeed, persevere, push, live your life. You should never allow the thoughts or opinions of others to take away from your love for life. There's nothing that kills an envious person more than for them to see you succeed and progress in life, leaving them unnoticed. You see, I have a love for this thing called life. I'm going to make the best of things even when I'm at my worst. I'm going to keep moving even when I feel like I'm stuck. Smile even through my own pain and tears. And I'm not only going to survive, I'm going to live. Each day is a blessing, a gift, an honor. Embrace, glorify, celebrate life. Because not everyone is as special as you, as her, as him, as me. They weren't guaranteed to live today, but guess what? We're living life. Yeah, I said it before. I have a love for this thing called life.